On New Year's Eve 2018, after a very long wait, the over 2-hour-long video was finally released after all the years of anticipation. That's right, the Taylor Swift Reputation Stadium Tour Netflix special.
Sorry, the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. Why? Oh, 'cause she's dead.
I did it better. I did it much better.
This film is a recording of the final performance of Taylor Swift's stadium tour for her latest album, Reputation. It is about 2 hours long and consists of Taylor Swift singing and performing her songs with dancers and musicians. It's a concert. And this is my review of said concert.
I got a big reputation, big reputation.
What the hell is that guy's hairstyle? Excuse me.
First, we must talk about the songs themselves and their quality. Taylor mostly performed songs from Reputation, which you should be quite familiar with now, after my infamous review. But also quite a bit of her most popular older songs.
We are never, ever, ever getting back together.
Taylor began as a country artist and gradually moved into pop. There are many opinions about her music, but I personally feel that Reputation is a step back in quality from her previous 3 albums. Too many of the songs are about Taylor's reputation or try to be too edgy, as well as the musical style is much more electronic pop than before, and although that's not necessarily a bad genre, when it is paired with edgy songs about reputations, it makes the songs feel less genuine. That being said, about half of the songs on Reputation are actually pretty good, and the other half are far from the worst thing I've heard. Taylor explains in the concert that the theme of Reputation is trying to find real friends and relationships, and the fear of having a bad reputation getting in the way of that.
I think that the things that can scare us the most in life are the things that we think will threaten the prospect of us finding something real. For example, having a bad reputation in our mind could get in the way of you finding real friendship, real love, real acceptance.
Taylor says it like it's the most relatable thing in the world, but I don't think it's as relatable as she thinks it is.
Most, if not all of us, are sort of afraid of having a bad reputation because we're so scared of something fake, like gossip or a rumor about you, or a name you got called, getting in the way of you finding something real.
She's an extremely famous person, and I understand that having a bad reputation in the public eye could make it hard for her to make new friends and boyfriends, but very few people know what her level of fame is like. I'm sure that on some level we all fear gossip and others thinking less of us, but not only do we not experience it on anywhere near the level of a famous singer, but that famous singer also handled this theme much better in her previous work.
Oh shit. Time to shake it off. That's what people say. That's what people say. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off.
Shake It Off, from her previous album 1989, is about not letting others' opinions of you affect who you are. She even plays this song in the concert, and it just points out how pointless some of her new songs are.
Nice to meet you where you've been. I can show you incredible things.
Another song from 1989, Blank Space, is about a fictional version of Taylor Swift portrayed how the media depicts her. By making that song, she acknowledged her bad reputation in a way that made fun of how silly the idea was that her passion in life was luring men into her mansion and falling in love with them only to purposefully break both their hearts.
And I'll write your name.
It felt like the theme of Taylor having a bad reputation had closure and was better handled in those 2 songs on her previous album. But now she chooses to make that the main theme of her entire album and go on and on about it when she should really just take her own advice and shake it off. which brings into question whether this unnecessary direction was taken because she was passionate about it, or if she's just creating more of what was most popular on her previous album for fame and fortune. I don't want to be cynical about things I like, but when you see how over the top the performances are and how much her fans worship her, that certainly seems possible. Speaking of which, the performances of the songs are over the top but very well done.
Oh shit, they made the song actually good. Yay, it doesn't have the terrible rap part. This is an improvement. The changes made to the songs are cool. Like, this makes this song better. It's one of the worst songs on the album.
Some songs are performed like a musical theater with dancers, sets, and her constantly changing outfits.
Are we having fun yet? We just had a... Thank you so much. Lord, save me, my drug is my baby, I need it. You know, you may notice this.
Changes costume a lot.
Not sure if you picked up on it yet. I'm pretty sure you have, though.
New and old Taylor Swift songs are frequently mixed together, which sound amazing.
Oh my god. Are you remixing these songs? Holy fuck. Holy shit, Taylor. Yes! Yes, Taylor!
And Taylor also plays a few songs with just her and a piano or guitar. Everything suddenly feels more genuine when it's brought back down to earth.
I'm proposing the idea that we spend some time with just you and me and the guitar. Is that alright with you?
Yes, please do. Honestly, I would prefer that personally, Taylor.
So one thing that you guys have always been really, really not just supportive about, but you've, because that sounds like you were like understanding of it. You've really encouraged me to experiment with my music.
Fortunately for Taylor, a majority of her fans have supported the changes in her music and her evolution from country to pop.
And there are a lot of people in the music industry that thought when you start in one genre of music, you stay there because that's what people are used to and that's what they like.
I may not like her latest album as much as the previous ones, but an artist has the freedom to change their style as they go on. In fact, I think change is necessary, and without it, art would become stale and boring. Just because I or any fan doesn't like a change, that doesn't mean it shouldn't happen. Artists grow and mature as they age. People enter and leave their lives, and they change as a person too. Taylor's message and reputation is about cutting through the bullshit of what people think to find something real. And if she really means that, then I support it and her change, even if I don't like the music as much. What I'm trying to say is artists change over time. Change isn't bad unless you for some reason expect them to stay the same. And if they don't change, they're probably pandering to you. Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Power Gunner, and welcome to Infamous Second Age Power Ideas number 528. That's right, the show is finally back, and if you'd like to know about this Cole McGrath jacket, you should watch my previous video where I do a little unboxing of that. Also, I may just possibly get Cole's pants. And like I said in that video, we are now doing only one power idea per episode of Infamous Second Age Power Ideas. That way I can really focus on each individual idea more and spend more time on each one of your comments, which are the inspiration for these powers. So today's power idea comes from Zabas. He says, what about Lego powers? That's it, Lego powers. Imagine a Lego launch power propelling you up. Imagine placing Lego mines on the floor for enemies to step on and cry. Imagine shooting Lego at a bad guy's face. Masterpiece. Yes! Alright, so here's the LEGO launch as described by Zabas, and I think he had a good idea, but it's not very realistic that Delson could just launch himself with Legos because he can't build them that quickly. So I have tweaked his power for some added realism. Instead of launching himself into the air, Delson has to build a Lego structure in real time to be able to scale buildings. This is much more immersive. Now, I love his idea for Lego mines, and here you go. There's not much to say about it. And of course, shooting Legos at someone's face. Now, the problem with the Lego power is it could be difficult to drain it in a city. There's probably not that many toy shops that you can drain the Legos from, but it's alright because I have an idea to compensate for this. Presenting, for the first time in the infamous series, microtransactions. That's right, since LEGO will be a rare power to drain from the environment, you can simply pull up the PlayStation Store and buy more Legos with real money. This is a great innovation to the infamous series, and will also provide players with a sense of pride and accomplishment. All of this money would go towards building the future of the infamous series. I walked through the door with you. The air was cold, but something about it felt like home somehow. And I left my scarf there at your sister's house, and you've still got it in your drawer, even now. Wide-eyed gaze, singing in the car, getting lost upstate. The autumn leaves falling down like pieces into place, and I can picture it after all these days. And I know it's long gone, and that magic's not here no more, and I might be okay, but I'm not fine at all. Street, you almost ran the red, 'cause you were looking over me. Wind in my hair, I was there, I remember it all too well. Photo album on the counter, cheeks were turning red. You used to be a little kid with glasses in a twin-sized bed. Your mother's telling stories about you on the T-ball team. Tell me about your past, thinking your future was me. And I know it's long gone, and there was nothing else I could do. Not forget about you long enough to get what I needed to. So there we are again, in the middle of the night. Dance around the kitchen and the refrigerator light. Down the stairs, I was there, I remember it all too well. Maybe we got lost in translation, maybe I asked for too much, but maybe this thing was a masterpiece till you tore it all up, run and scared. I was there, I remember it all too well. Hey, you call me up again, just to break me like a promise, so casually cruel. In the name of being honest, I'm crumpled up a piece of paper lying here, 'cause I remember it all. Too well. Time won't fly, it's like I'm paralyzed by it. I'd like to be my old self again, but I'm still trying to find it. After plaid shirt days, nights when you made me your own, when you mail back my things and I walk home alone. But you keep my old scarf from that very first wink, 'cause it reminds you of innocence, and it smells like me. You can't get rid of it, 'cause you remember it all too well. 'Cause there we are again, when I loved you so, back before you lost the one real thing you've ever known. It was where I was there, I remember it all too well. Wind in my hair, you were there, you remember it all. Down the stairs, you were there, you remember it all. It was where I was there, I remember it all too